So I've just activated another recording with the P1000. Looks like the tide is going out now. So at this point, what I want to do is zoom in on the Myrtle Beach skyline there under the pier. Do you know how much a gallon of water weighs? Well, that depends on temperature. Temperature changes volume and density. We've got evaporation, condensation, precipitation in all its forms. Rain, snow, sleet, fog, hail. We've got flooding, droughts, and weather modification. We've got climate change. That's what some call it. They want to tax us for living. Farting, breathing, driving, all of that. They're making fun of us. I'm telling on them. Weather Wars 101 is a playlist you could check out on my channel if it's still up there. Talking about NEXRAD radar that are activating the particulate that the planes are dispersing in the form of geoengineering, solar dimming, or solar management. Hey there.
Take my picture.
Hey, you're on. Woohoo! So you're all actually, I just panned around, you're on a live broadcast, but just briefly. Anybody want a sticker?
Sure.
There you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome. Good to see you all. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you may enjoy the content. I'm zooming. I wasn't creeping on y'all, but if anybody wants to jump and run through the view, there it is, right there. All right, good to see y'all. Here's a couple extras if you want to get them to any of your friends. Are you here for a competition? Excellent. Good to see y'all. Yeah, so there. Whee! One of them has a sticker for you if you want. There you go. So they're here for a softball tournament. If I only gave them one, that would be enough to let each of them have that. Oh wow, I've got my friend Christopher out there surfing. He just got a ride. So part of the equation is getting out to ride those waves. I personally body surfed at the Wedge in California. There were like 17-foot waves. People die out there. It's got a wicked shore break. It'll land you right on the sand. I've got video on my channel of people just getting knocked down by the waves while they're walking on the beach. There was an ice-beard surfer on Vice News. I've got to see if I can share it to through my YouTube Truth Network. His beard is all frozen ice. He's surfing out of Marquette, Michigan. On Lake, I believe, Michigan or Superior. I'm not sure which one he was in. So on the live broadcast, you can see how the light beam looks different over the elevation and the change of the width and all of that. The elevation of the beach, the elevation of the sun actually from this vantage point. I'm not saying the moon or the sun is moving up and down. I don't know for sure. I know that the earth isn't moving. The supposed movement of the earth has never been proven, ever. I'm aware of a lot of the tests that supposedly prove it, but it's not true. Doesn't happen. And then another group of guys, looks like a college age group. The other component of the surfing is waiting for the wave. Looking for it. Looks like he found one. I like a motor on what I'm doing, like jet skis. I've taken high performance modified jet skis in the surf out in Padre Island. It's radical because I could do aerial stunts with that, because the jet turns the boat, the ski in the air, you know, because the nose goes over the wave, and then I can flick the handlebars like this and it'll do a spin around. I noticed one of the college students there is vaping. That's viewed as a comorbidity situation with coronavirus, or something you should know. It's not good for the lungs. If it were good for the lungs, I'd be doing it. I used to vape. I made my own vape, my own juice with cannabis in it, Everclear, to synthesize it. That's manufacture. So is growing it. It's illegal everywhere. I don't do it anymore. Don't want it. Don't need it. Isn't that special? So in the morning when I get ready, it may be in my therapeutic soak in the drinking water for a couple hours, starting out at about 112 degrees. That's hot. Transfers temperature to my body. The water goes in, replaces the toxins with purified water. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes I get up 7 hours before sunrise. That's why it's easy to go the speed limit. It's all about perspective. And I'll move around about 300 pounds of water a day in my 5-gallon water jugs. It's part of my wake-up routine. So the footprints in the sand will get washed away. Some of them. Remember, the tide's going out now. People come from all over the world, about 20 million a year here. Last year, I would think this year, with travel restrictions and fears of the coronavirus and people stocking up on supplies, they might direct their budget towards toilet paper, tuna and toilet paper. Man, did you see the people fighting over, hitting each other? These two black ladies in Australia slugging it out over toilet paper. I believe it went viral. Not going to be fighting over toilet paper. I already have a good supply of it. And then there's other options. Those outfits you don't want to wear anymore. Could be. I know I've got our house has clothes in it that my wife Joni hasn't worn for 30 years. She'll never wear them again. She gives some of them away to a battered shelter. I give clothes away to charitable organizations as well. So there's people fishing on the end of the pier. I'm going to swing this on around and show them to you. So I've met a lot of fishermen here. They'll come on out, they'll see the car, they'll see me, talk to me. Sometimes I'll put chairs out on the beach here and I might camp out here all day or not. I think he's got a wave coming in. I think that might be it right there. No? Oh yeah, yeah. He could have got it over there. The waves are interesting. It's the tidal activity is very interesting. There's a relationship between the sun and the moon and the tidal activity. There's a relationship between my tide app and the tidal activity. It doesn't mean my tide app causes the tide. The sun, moon, and stars are a celestial timepiece moving above the stationary and level Earth. Keep in mind, there would be no level anywhere on a spinning water ball hurling through space. Keep in mind for my live broadcast, I know I've said that multiple times, said it a lot more times, but I'm saying it for another P1000 recording. Body in motion wants to stay in motion. It's real healthy to move, to breathe deep, exhale deep, all of that. Yeah, come on in. You're in it right now.
Oh, we're in it.
You're in it. I've got a live broadcast going on. I've even got a couple more stickers up at the car. About to go up there. Did you want some as well? Cool. I'll put this on. Let's head right on over there, and I'll give them to you. How long are you all here for?
We're leaving today.
Oh, okay. Would you want to say anything to my audience?
I don't know what to say.
Oh, okay, so here's what you can do. You want to come up there by my car and I'll give them to you there? Or do you want to wait here?
We can wait here.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is cut a couple of stickers and bring them back to the group that's there. Sometimes I bring more with me. But this works too. So in the privacy of everybody's own life, they can scroll through the content that I and other friends of mine involved in the Truth Network, it's everybody sharing the truth and more. Some people are sharing a deception, and I want to expose that, so they're on my channel too. Here we go. I'll leave the shadow guys there. That's kind of cool. So right now all your shadows are showing up there. It's like send it anywhere in the world. What I've got on my channel is black market stuff. It's not just
I don't think so. Yeah, I have.
I got the facial recognition upgrade. Artificial intelligence is real. That's how you know. I got the on the original Terminator. Hey, good to see you, man.
Hey, you too.
So that's part of the deal. Now last year,
way under the pier. I'm going on a more stealth mode right now. It's interesting times. So, there you go.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
You're welcome.
So that was really interesting. One of the things that I remembered was one of the gentlemen looked very familiar. I said, have you been here before? He said, yeah. I said, were you here last year? He said, yeah. I said, well, you look familiar. I got the facial recognition upgrade. I mean, I remember things from a long time ago. Not everything, just what is important. Oh, let's see. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this back on out. Ah, they're doing a photo op. I'll zoom in on them. Yay! Good to see y'all.
Robert!
Yeah. I've got more stickers if any of you want them. I've got them at my car. Anybody else want one?
I think we got enough to share.
Okay, good. Good to see y'all. Hey, good luck in the tournament. How did you do it yet, or are you going to? Alrighty, excellent. Nice to meet y'all. So that's where I say it's a mission field that comes to us. Good morning.